energy fields and chakras. All energy fields are comprised of numerous structures, points, lines, streams, and particular positions or areas. Any energy center or energy point is formed by two or more energy lines crossing. The etheric has 7 primary energy centers or chakras and 21 secondary chakras. The latter distribute the secondary energy that comes from the primary chakra. Any of the 7 significant chakras has a variety of qualities you can discover even if you do not know anything about energy. The solar plexus chakra, in the stomach location, is a popular one, given that extremely frequently feelings coming at you from other individuals impact on this chakra and can even be felt as physical discomfort as if you had actually been hit in the stomach. Depression and its polar reverse motivation and joy are felt in the heart and chest location, the heart chakra. An extreme holding back in your expression will make you feel a swelling or pressure in the throat location in the throat chakra. A sudden verbal attack or anything else that threatens your temporal sensation of security will often weaken your knees and provoke a sensation of having a void at the sacrum location in the lower back where the root chakra is located. A strong physical tourist attraction to someone else may be naturally felt in the heart chakra that remains in the area some centimeters below the navel, even before it would be felt in the lower location. Body therapists in the tradition of the psychoanalyst Wilhelm Reid know of obstruction zones on the body that represent the places of the chakras. Understanding the functioning of the chakras leads you to see that any unpleasant feeling or painful feeling felt in the location of a chakra can be changed into its opposite. That in itself makes it beneficial to explore them. It takes you far from the traps in classical psychotherapy and psychoanalysis which for years keep looking backwards to the traumas of childhood and early life. The solutions to present problems and conflicts are not constantly to be found there. The major chakras take in pranic energy, ultraviolet, infrared, electrical energy, together called main energy, and according to somebody's specific level of advancement, more or less spiritual energy. A major chakra is a complicated phenomenon. The 6 lower chakras are the only chakras that can be established. The definition of a major chakra is an energy center that can be developed spiritually. The energy in the crown chakra is the outcome of the blend of the 6 lower chakras. The secondary chakras can end up being bigger, however, just the significant chakras can be transformed in the sense of bringing more spiritual energy into them. This can be done by individual advancement, which means above all having a better understanding of the all. There is a modification in your beliefs and thought patterns. Each chakra is related to a variety of other significant chakras. Each connection has a particular history and function that you require to work with. The harmonizing of chakras cannot be done just from the outside or through sound healing alone. Neither can it be performed in a couple of healing sessions. The development of a chakra is a development in your personal understanding, as is a much better balance in between chakras. This constantly requires different levels of consciousness and deal with oneself. Subtle anatomy adds to an understanding of the functions of various parts of the physical body. Each part has its specific connections to much deeper aspects in you. On the physical level, a knee is a shock absorber. It has the same function on an emotional level. It soaks up and holds on to emotional shocks. Generally speaking, your left side is your responsive, womanly side, your link with emotions and sensations, to where you are at. The right side connects to expression, the male element, and the actions you take towards something. The understanding of the primary chakras and their zones helps to establish a total map of your body and psychoenergetic system. How the psychological, the spiritual, and the psychological levels converge can only be fully comprehended when you grasp that they are essentially non-physical phenomena, though almost all of them can be experienced on the physical level. Your body is the resonator, the screen of your radar. An intense sensation of upliftment does not just happen in the brain. It moves your heart. It may lift a weight from your chest. It might push you to act or to express something. In England, there is a strong and uninterrupted tradition of spiritual healing, which has actually been exploring the energies in and around our bodies for centuries. When I use words such as etheric, celestial, and mental and spiritual, I am using terms utilized in this English healing custom. The Chinese have a deep understanding of subtle anatomy too, though it is more related to organs and meridians, which are of course energy lines in the etheric. Conventional Tibetan medication too has quite a large understanding of energy, as does the Ayurveda Indian custom, which does have a large understanding of chakras and energy lines, called nadis. Every culture worldwide has its own custom of therapists. Our previous maid at the day clinic in Koras inherited the capability to take the fire when someone burned themselves. She can currently feel upon getting in a home when someone has burned themselves. Just recently she discovered by possibility that she might even do this by telephone. She cannot explain the phenomenon. She just does it, like many others utilize their specific healing present. Shamanic knowledge enters this also, and is frequently considered to be at the origin of the healing traditions in all parts of the world. Many brand new disciplines in complementary medicine utilize it. Quantum physics has actually been attempting to understand that aspect since the middle of the last century. It is simply as ridiculous to consider energy to be something esoteric as it would be to consider quantum physics as an esoteric field of knowledge. Both provide themselves to scientific expedition. These two fields of understanding are narrowly associated, but there is an additional problem when speaking about energy. Some 80% of what one hears or reads about energy fields is either quite dated or doing not of in common sense and humility. This is partially due to society's denial of its existence, which has caused a personal insecurity when people come across the field. Extremely often it happens that people working with energy assures customers and students the moon and then provide just second-hand details which they have actually checked out or got here and there with inadequate discrimination and without examining it out through personal experience. Taboo, absence of knowledge, energy's unnoticeable character, ambition, greed and insecurity all contribute to the troubles experienced when establishing grounded and reliable studies on energy. To reject the energy measurement of existence can have major repercussions. The apparent imbalance of the aspects in nature in the last few years is one of these. Energy connects whatever together, beings, plants, animals. This may be the very first major lesson that energy research studies can teach you. You need to reintegrate that understanding. Energy likewise links your different levels and aspects, ideas, emotions, feelings, physical experience, much deeper needs, and spirituality. The awareness of energy permits you to see the world, life, and yourself as one part of the all that is. Just as you cannot completely comprehend phenomena on a molecular or atomic level without using an effective electronic microscopic lenses, you cannot comprehend the subtle effects of sound without opening yourself as much as the notion of energy.